Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to part 5 of Lion's Thoughts. I am your host, Lion, aka Guided Lion, and I almost said the old channel's name, almost caught myself. And yep, this is where I share my thoughts, my views, try to give a little bit of inspiration to it. This is part 5, there are 4 parts, so if you missed out, they're on the channel. You can go back to part 1 all the way up to part 4. Part 5 is today. Today is August 20th, 2019. The time is 2:10 p.m. Yep. And let's get into the video. Okay. So, I guess you guys always wonder, you always have these lions up here and you always have these certain sayings. It's because of the simple fact that some of these sayings are true. Like my favorite, even though it's my intro, the world is a jungle. You either fight and dominate or run or hide and evaporate, which is one of my favorites. But this one is different today. It says try to improve by 1% every day. Within a year, you will have improved by 365%. You know something? I believe that, and that should be a true statement. See, what it means is to give your all. At least try to improve and get better and, you know, always, evolve and try to, make sure you don't make the same mistakes you've done before. See, what this means to me is that, I'm trying to improve 1% each day. 1%. You ain't got to improve or try to improve 200% every day. That's kind of near perfect, right? But if you do it one time a day, it should equal up to 365%. Just wanted to throw that out there. So what is today's video about? Well, it's about people who, well, it could be about a number of things, but one of our segments today is about people who, in general, like to always give you their opinion, which is fine, and you all are entitled to your opinion, but it's a difference when your opinion becomes a backwards comment, and you think you're helping somebody, but you're not. You think it helps someone, but it makes them more worse and sad inside, and it makes them, second guess what they're doing, or if they're doing anything right, or if they're doing anything wrong. And some people who are genuinely the person that they are, you want to try and change them and say, hey, you know what, you should be if you had more of this, you'd be this. I get that with a lot of people on YouTube. And example, and this is life too. Example, I had a person, I don't know him from Adam. He support my channel, but you know me, I'm the type of person that I'm going to check your channel, and I never heard of you before. He got 1 subscriber. Okay, my first troll. Awesome. Anyway, he said, hey man, great video, but if you go to the such and such and such.com, you can such and such and such, right? So I look at that. I'm not an idiot. I have 19 years in the computer field. I'm not going to go to some website that you tell me to. I'm not going to do the things that you tell me to do, because I'm going to do the things that are right. The things that I know that are right, and the things that I do or I have to do what I want to do. Because if you let somebody control your improvement, guess what happens? Then they get to control just your way of life. So guess what happened to him? He got the boot off the channel. He's been blocked and hidden. He can't make no comments or nothing. And like I said before, and I say it again, this resonates in life. See, these people go around and they say, hey, who's being positive today? Who can I disrupt today? Who can mess up today? Those are haters. They don't want you to improve 365% at the end of the year. They don't want you to improve that 1% a day. No. You ever see what monkeys do? Whatever the monkey see another monkey see, or whatever they see another monkey do, they're gonna do. There's a difference between lions and monkeys. When we look at another lion, we're not gonna do the same thing they're doing. We're gonna keep doing what we do, because that's just how we are. Now check this out. I've never seen in the wild another lion follow another lion. You always have the head of the lion, the kids, and the lioness. Now somebody's going to try and challenge that lion, and then when the lion gets old, of course he's going to get killed. It happens, it's life. He dies. The new lion, the younger lion, takes over the pride. When the other lions are in trouble, the male comes in. When the male comes, all the hyenas scatter. It's a difference because they improve themselves 1% each day. Those who don't improve themselves, sometimes they become, I don't know, I won't want to say weak or soft, but they just get lost, I guess. They don't necessarily think about the things that they do. They don't necessarily think about who they hurt. They just don't care. So, you're going to be like, Lion, where you going at with this? I'm saying this. Most people who don't like improvement or don't like you to improve are miserable. And because you're improving and they're not, they're going to try to stop your attraction. I know some great YouTubers. We're all small YouTubers, the ones that I know at least. And they evolve their channels all the time. And then some people just don't like it. I don't like what he's doing. Let me be a troll. I don't want his improvement. But we're not doing just the improvement. We're not doing the improvement for you, per se. We're doing it because we need to, as people. As YouTubers, as streamers, as people outside of YouTube, we need to do the improvements. It's like if you're making an invention. Invention. I'm getting a little tongue-tied here. If you're doing an invention, and you make it, and you test it out, and you know something is flawed, you have to improve it. It's the same thing with your YouTube, your life. You have to improve these things, because how else are you ever going to get better? Now, it's not saying be a narcissist, think you're better than everybody. No, but your improvement will show when you do the things you do in life, whether it's YouTube, whether it's working your job, whether it's walking in the street or going shopping or anything. It rubs off. You have a bad attitude, improve it. You suck at basketball, improve that. You suck at video games, improve it. Adapt. Do what you have to do to make things better for you. See, sometimes when we're improving and we're evolving and we're growing, and you have somebody that says, "Hey, I'm with you," but they're not, and they're like, behind your back, they go, "I don't like him. I don't like his improvement." Then you don't stick around. You get the boot. Just like that guy did on my channel in the comment. That's why you don't see his comment. Because great video, but if you go here, you can do this, and this. I don't need that from that person. It's your opinion. If you wanted to show me an opinion, my email's there. You can send me the email. Go to my about page and see where my email is and send me an email. I had another person say, "Hey, what's your channel really about, bro?" And I said this in another video. Why don't you go to my about page and see what it's about instead of just asking me? That's disrespectful. That's another thing that people need to improve on, is respect. I talked about supporting is a two-way street in my last video, but I also need to talk about respect goes the same way. So you cannot, and this is where people need to improve on, you cannot demand respect and don't give it. It's also a two-way street. If I give you the respect that you deserve, I expect it right back. It's an equivalent exchange. I give you respect, you give it back to me. Now, I can still give you respect even if you are disrespectful. But if you still don't give it back, then you're just a sorry sack of monkey bananas. Of rotten ones at that. That's what I'm saying. We all need improvement. We all need improvement. We always do. And remember when I talked about support? This is part of the improvement too. Remember when I talked about support is a two-way street? Well, let's touch on that a little bit more. See, supporting is not just saying, hey, I hit the thumbs up. Supporting is like, okay, great job, man. Awesome video, dude. Love this video, man. This, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Throw a thumbs up, throw a like. Even if you're supporting somebody outside of YouTube, show them that you care. Hey, man, that was a good job, man. You'll get it next time. You'll get it next time. You'll get it next day. And if you keep improving on your support will get better. See what I'm saying? Some people just don't want to improve. All they want to do is just be the same person they've been their whole life. Now, I know in a video I touched about a little bit about people having their life and their YouTube mixed up. Well, let me explain what I meant by that as well. You have people, like I said in the first video, you have people who take their real life and put it into their YouTube life. But let's get a little bit more in depth with that. The issues that these people have with other people, especially with their YouTube, is stupid. This is 6-year-old games. These are kindergarten games that you play on the playground. These are things that you do when you're a little child. There's nothing you can say to me or do to me that's gonna make me upset. There's nothing. There's nothing. I mean, look at it this way. And like I said, we're talking about improving and stuff like that. I mean, just look at it in the last video. You know what I'm saying? Even with support and the volatile stuff and the volatile state of YouTube. I mean, what are we doing this for? Why are we doing it? Like, and I asked this question, and I'm gonna ask it again. Like, what are we doing? What are these people doing? Like, when there's somebody always trying to take a channel down. There's always somebody trying to do something to wreck somebody else's life. When there's somebody that doesn't like what they see, if you don't like what you see, turn the channel. Improve yourself. You don't have to be there, so use your improvement to go somewhere else. Improve your tolerance. Improve your attitude. Improve the way that you think about things. And like I said, even though this video is about improvement, it also is, if you're going to be a troll, improve yourself at being the best troll you can be. I'm not saying it's good to be one, but I'm saying a lot of you guys suck at it. The ones who are trolls. Y'all suck at being trolls. Every troll is the same thing I've been seeing since I was on YouTube the first time and now. They say, hey man, you fat. Is that the best you can do? Hey man, you look like a girl and you ain't got a big wiener. Okay. What else do you want to say? Because me personally, there's a difference between being a troll and being sarcastic. See, I can be sarcastic and hurt your feelings. What you're saying as a troll is just kindergarten games. And that's the thing. You need to improve on that. If you're a sarcastic person, improve on your sarcasm. If you're a person that does drama, well, I don't know if you should improve on that. But like I said before, why should you even entertain that? Why should you even go to somebody's channel or hate somebody because of this, or build your channel for drama and then be like, my channel's great? No, you just built it off with hate and drama and lies. That's what you did. You improved on it. You improved on your drama. So what about us good people? What about the people that do good in the world? So we got to improve on our goodness. Remember, it says try to improve by 1% every day. And within a year, you improve by 365%. That goes to both narratives. Most people improve on being bad than they do on being good. And it's funny because most people like to be bad. I, for one, like to help people. I like to be good, so I improve on trying to be good every day. Well, you got some people that just want to improve on being bad and continue being bad, doing the same things they've been doing, and they've been improving on it. But then when your chance is up, because remember, when you're doing something bad, you get 3 strikes and you're out. When you do something good, there are no strikes. There's just continuous flow of positivity, good, and kindness, and just all out, not perfect, but just all out sheer caring. Improvement is powerful, very powerful. Like I see a lot of YouTubers now. See, back when I was at 1.026k, yeah, on the old channel, I was watching good YouTubers improve because of the fact that they wanted to improve themselves. And now look at the channels are doing great. And those are the people that remember. Like I said in the last one, remember who you are. Those are the people that remember who they are, and they have improved who they are to even be better people. You don't want to improve to be a bad person, do you? And that's what these drama channels do. They improve to be bad, so they can stay bad and then talk about you and then plead the fifth, like we say in New York. Everybody wants to plead the fifth, but don't want to even come up and say, hey, I did this and my bad. I'm sorry, it's my fault. No. They don't want to. They just want to improve on their misery. Hey, if we improve in misery, we'll be the best miserable people in the world. Go ahead, you can do that by yourself. I talk to friends all the time and they tell me, this person said I should be like this. Or, this person hating on me for that. So what? You're improving on yourself and you're being something that they can't be. So why should you worry about it? You've been improving every year, 365 days a year for your whole life. And people don't like that type of traction now, do they? All they want is for you to be -0 in your improvement. I know a great YouTuber, I won't tell his name, but he's a really great friend of mine and an awesome person. He's been inventing or improving his channel, reinventing his channel, and improving himself. And he's been improving himself since I known him. And his channel just steady growing. Now, granted, it's not gonna shoot up fast like all these other big name YouTubers, but the things that he can do on his channel is endless, And he knows who he is. He knows who he is. And he's funny, but caring and fun. And he improves on that every time. And it just shows in his characteristics that he's a genuine person. See, that's the thing that people hate. People hate it. And yeah, of course, he gets dislikes. Other people that do the same thing get dislikes. So what? But he's improving on being a better person every day for his whole life and beyond. So yeah, this resonates with a lot of people. Within a year, you'll improve by 365%. I believe that. So that segment of improvement is done. So let's talk about something else. I've seen people rage quit. I've seen people be salty. I've had people send me messages, especially on Warframe. How did you get that Warframe? How did you get this? How did you get that? How come you have these prime pieces? Man, because I went into the game and I acquired them and it took me a lot of hours to play. No, you cheated. You did this or you did that. Oh, I've seen people play Dead by Daylight, and this is a funny thing. And this is the saltiness and the hate mail and stuff that you get. You tunneling, you cheating, you're doing this, you're doing that. Man, I'm playing the game better than you. Why are you so salty? Why are you mad? Some people take these games too seriously. And that should be a nice topic. Why are you taking the game so seriously when there's other things outside of life that are way more serious than this game? I'll give you an example. The reason why I don't play Fortnite, because too many people take that too seriously. If you shoot somebody that's an A1 Fortnite player, and you keep getting their number, I was lucky that time. I don't play that game. I only play when people ask me to play with them. I'm not a Fortnite person. Now, this is Warframe, it'll be different. I'll be like, yeah, let's play, let's run this for 6 hours, let's go. But I'm not a Fortnite player. I like certain games. Not all. I was playing Fortnite one time with somebody, a friend of mine, and I guess he was a high level player, and he was so salty, he sent me a couple messages. Man, you cheating. You're always locking onto me. I had that same thing in Battlefield 4 when I used to play, and a guy would come out of there, and we would shoot him with the GLRs and stuff like that, the homing missiles, and he would come out, and it just lock onto him, and me and my team would just get him. So he kicked us from the server one day. He said, "You guys just keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this." I said, "This is how this game is supposed to play. We home you down, and we get you, and we get your people. And all you're doing is flying up and down and stuff like that. And you're just mad because we keep getting your number. So stop playing. You're not the only server on here." Well, he continued to bash me out and tell me this and tell me that and call me all types of B's and MFs and all that stuff like that. And then guess what happened? Somebody did the same thing to him, and a lot of people were doing it to him on the server, and he kicked all of them out. Then he closed the server down. The salt was real. The guys that get all salty and get all angry and get all mad because somebody beat you in the game, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna find a way to get you back. See, but my thing is, if you shoot me, okay, cool. You shoot, you teabag, that's fine. I'm gonna do the same thing to you. But when I catch you the next 4 times, and I get lucky to catch you the next 4 times, you're gonna get that every time I do it. But when you do it to me, I'm gonna laugh, because I think it's funny. See, that's the difference between people who think it's fun and funny, and then people who get so salty and want to break their controllers and break the keyboards. I watch YouTube videos of people breaking their controllers, their keyboards, their mouse, and then guess what? Guess what, dummy? You gotta go back and buy it again. You're an idiot. You know how much that stuff costs? An Xbox One controller is almost, what, $60, $70 or something like that, or maybe more. PS4 controller is $50-something. Shoot, even a PS3 controller, the one I got, the Power A, is like $20. Who has $20 every time to buy a controller after you break it? Then you want people to feel sorry for you because you broke your controller. No, you raged. It's your fault. See, I like the people I'm around, the YouTubers I know. Because you know what they do? They don't get upset. They go, "Come on, man." And they don't get mad and stuff like that. It's whatever. It's whatever to them. It's whatever to me. Hey, shoot me. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. I'll call you a cheat. Because maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But I do it as a joke. I won't get upset and be like, "You this, you that." Call you out your name. I don't know you from Adam. Then you got people that do racial slurs on here and stuff like that, and this is the reason why these games are not fun anymore. The saltiness is real. You really, and I had somebody say to me, "Hey Lion, how come you never get angry when it comes to these games you're playing online sometimes?" Because it's not anything to get angry of. It's funny. I've seen people get mad and stuff on Friday the 13th on Dead by Daylight and say, "Hey, he's tunneling, he's camping, he's doing this, he's trolling, he's doing." Bro, if you know how to play the game well and you can do it well and you can survive very good, then you shouldn't be in any problem. But if the guy is good and he's playing his game and he's using his character and the guy is good, he's just improved. See how I switched that? He's improved. He improved. You improve. See how these people improve on their saltiness? Mm, mm, mm. See how I spun that in there? You got a player who's improved and evolved. You got a player that thinks he's better, but he's not. He's been exposed. He hasn't improved. He's fell back. Then get mad at the player that improves, and then he be salty, and then the saltiness comes in. And then they improve on their saltiness by getting even worse, sending you f-bombs and stuff like that, and trying to report your game and all this stuff. And these people can just look at the server and look back at the stuff that you did. And don't forget, your PS4 can record your video. You can send them the video and say, "Look, I didn't do that. I was just playing the game." How many people lose that argument? I'll give an example. And this is where saltiness comes in. I ordered a game, and the game that I wanted to order, which I'm gonna play some of these PS3 games real soon on the capture card, and upload these. Was Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. I paid $8 for it on eBay, and the guy swindled and bamboozled and tried to scam, and then he called me all types of MFs and Bs and stuff like that. But I never received the package in the first place, right? Because he had sent it somewhere else, and he sent me 2 different tracking numbers. So then when I called him on it and stuff, he didn't expect me to do that. He just expected me to lay down and just not do anything. Because I improved my way of being a shopper. See how I spun it again? I improved. I was not going for that, so I got my refund. He sent me all types of stuff, but I sent him a message back. I said, "True, fam, no problem. I still got my refund, though. Because guess what? eBay ruled in my favor. Because they see how backwards you are." And he got salty. And he improved on his saltiness. Sent me a couple more messages, and eBay stopped him from sending me any more. Because it was hateful. And the saltiness in video games goes to the same thing as the saltiness in life. You guys gotta improve on that. Improve by not being so damn salty. So being so damn sensitive when somebody plays a game with you and they beat you and they get the luck of the draw, if they are better than you, just improve to get better, so you can beat them. That's the rivalry of it. But to be salty and to send somebody a message and all types of stuff, most of these people, like me, I laugh it off. Haha, you funny. I don't see you in real life. Some people get salty and try to swat you, and that thing is really, it should be a law against that, swatting. Yeah, that's not good. And other people, they try to get you in trouble other ways because they're mad. When I had my first channel, I had a guy try to threaten me. He was salty because I was kicking his tail. He was like, "If you don't stop, I'm going to call the police on you." And I said, "That's fine, because I'm recording this video." And this was on my PlayStation. I said, when you call the police, I'm going to show them on my video player exactly what you have done. And I said, I keep evidence all the time. And I screenshotted everything he did. And then I called 911. I said, somebody's trying to call the police on me and trying to, get me swatted or whatever. And stuff like that. So, I never heard anything back from that dude. And I looked for his PSN and he wasn't there. I even reported it to Sony. I guess they took him off. But the point was, and the point is that, the salt is too real with people, especially in real life. Crazy. They've improved their saltiness by 9,000%. Yeah. Yeah, so, just some thoughts of mine. Just don't mean to ramble about things, but they're just the thoughts that I have and stuff like that. So let's go to another segment. This will be my last, and this is, part of my YouTube journey. I'll give you a little bit, and I'll touch more of it on part 6. But anyway, so when I first started, I was on YouTube. I had 15 supporters, and I talked about it in the first video. I had 15 supporters, and I was playing Warframe, and I was just juicing the heck out of Warframe, and people was just hating on it and stuff like that, like they normally do now. Like I touched on other videos before, don't hate it until you try it. And that's why I made that video on Warframe, to show you guys that this game is not garbage. You just don't know what you're missing. So anyway, back when, you can go to certain places and get these prime parts and all that stuff like that, and before they changed up and changed the servers and redid everything, which I think they should have kept it the same, but it's okay. I remember starting out, and I had 15 supporters, and I took all those videos down because I didn't just have Warframe. I had Loadout, I had Warframe, I had Neverwinter, I had NBA 2K15 at the time. Yeah, it was 2K15, and it was just not bad at all. It was fun. It was fun to do. And I was like, oh, I can stream from my PlayStation. And I mean, we streamed Warframe for 6 hours. 6 hours. I should have thought that I would have a lot of watch time when I did, but I didn't have a lot of people watching me. So I said, okay, I reinvented the channel. I changed it to Through the Eyes of a Lion, which only a few people know that name. And I said, okay, let me see this, and I just started supporting people, and then I stumbled upon certain channels where I met the people that I met today, that I know now. So I changed it. I made it shorter. I did. So I said, okay, let me see how this goes, and it started getting big, Then I met some other people and stuff like that, and this guy was shooting up pretty quick, and I mean, like, crazy quick, and then next thing you know, I was at 1.026k. Yep. And it was hard because I said, let me do retro gaming. And come to find out that a lot of people like retro gaming streams. I didn't know that. They also like retro gaming uploads because there's some games that these people have never seen before. And there's a lot of the young people that have never seen this before. So what I did was, as I was getting going up, and this is where the improvement comes from, and what this whole thing talks about. As I was getting good, I was improving a lot. And I was getting good with my commentary, which now is nothing for me. I was getting good with my videos, my selections and stuff like that, like Sailor Moon and Aliens vs Predator and all that stuff. It's things that I've played on the old channel, but I wanted to give it a little bit of a twist. My mistake was where I fell was on 4 points. One, I was just nothing but a support channel. So we would do, support for support. Second thing was I had the wrong people around me. Now, the ones that I do have around me that are great today, I still keep them around me. We're still friends and stuff like that. And they know who they are. My Discord was full of people that were just toxic. And I said to myself, maybe I should step away from this platform for a while, go to another platform, and see how that does for me. And as I'm doing this, and as I'm thinking of this, I gave myself a day limit. I think it was December or September. I don't remember what day limit I gave me. It was one of those months. And I announced it, because I was like, I'm done. At least I thought I was. And I'm done. I said I was done. I said I was, just it. And I was like, I don't think YouTube is strong enough for me, because a lot of times, especially when I was modding for a lot of people back then, I was modding for like maybe 20, 30 channels. You know what I'm saying? And the channels that I would pop in and stuff and say hi to and all that stuff. I was a mod, and I started getting timed out by the people the people who run the channel, like the host of the channel. And I was like, this is where we're going. Those same people that I did help and help them improve, now that all of a sudden now, oh, Lion, you're doing too much. No, they're cool with me. They're cool with me. I was like, you know what? Screw this. So what I did was I made it the day, and the day that I got timed out by, like I said this before, by a respectable YouTuber who I still respect, just on a different level now. And it could be anybody I'm talking about. I said, you know what? This is the last straw. Right in the middle of the person's stream, I closed out. Said I'm done. Fast forward, I'm sitting down talking to Guided Eagle. Eagle, as everybody calls him, and me. Old Banana Beak, who was my little brother. And I said, you know what? Why don't you take, instead of you making a new account, why don't you take my old account? And there you go. Bald Eagle was born, aka Guided Eagle. And he just was a mod for all the channels that I was a mod for. And he said, hey man, I don't know what this wrench is all about. I said, it'll come to you. They'll tell you. That was 3 years of YouTube. I felt I wasn't going anywhere. The people that were supposed to support don't support. Everybody was having issues. Everybody was doing things. It was just too much drama. Too many things going on. Everybody was just trying to get everybody's channel taken down. And this was the problem. The problem was that everybody was improving on hating each other. And now that all them drama channels are high up into the thousands, and other good channels are gone because of them, because nobody wanted to improve on their goodness. It was crazy. And of course, being that, at that time, too much stuff was going on in YouTube anyway. And like I stated before, when YouTube had was held hostage and stuff like that, and I was live streaming and I was going downtown, and I was and my stream was still live at the time, and people were feeding me the information, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. I don't know how my stream stayed on that long. And then I got an email, which I have the email to this day from YouTube, to tell me thank you. Thank you for our well wishes and being concerned, and I appreciate you, and yada yada yada, and something of that matter. I think my words or whatever encouraged everybody. I guess I don't know what it was, but I was the first person to do that, and then everybody else followed suit. Not trying to toot my own horn here, but let's look at the narrative and go back to the videotape. Here I am, a good soul, trying to help, where all the other drama channels are just trying to be drama. Don't even care about what's going on. They just care about, I can get to 6.2K, 8.2K. No. See, the problem with that is that these people that come in, now that they come into the new channel now, and they're drama people, I don't deal with y'all. Because I've improved since the last time you guys have dealt with me. I don't deal with y'all because I don't need to mess. And that's the truth. So back to the story. I guess, once I got tired of it, I took a long break. The biggest break I've ever taken. And on the other platform, I got a lot of videos on there. A lot of parts and stuff like that. I was watching people who were doing double streams and stuff like that, and I was like supporting them that way and giving them, whatever. And then I started helping Eagle with his stuff. He kept saying, hey man, come to YouTube, come back. I said, I don't know. He says, all right, listen, I'll be there with you. I'll help you out. If it goes south, give up. Not give up, but if it goes south, just, you tried. It's okay. I thought about it for a couple of days. It's okay for you. I'll give it one more shot. It's one time. One time deal. See all that overwhelming stuff? Like, I was doing so much. I was doing so much for somebody, and so much for somebody else, and so much for this person, so much for that person, and everybody else. I was doing so much at the time that I wasn't even focusing on the goal that I had, the improvement that I was trying to make. Because I was so, how would you say, distracted. I mean, there's many people that, I probably helped, probably didn't. I don't know. Who knows? If I helped somebody, that's awesome. If I didn't, I tried. But that was a different story. See, this is Guided Lion, not the other lion. I won't tell you the last name. But for those of you who do know, y'all know. This is not the other guy. Same person, just different channel. See, I used to take walks, talk about stuff. Not anymore. So I give you my thoughts, and the reason why I give you these thoughts is because I've improved over the years, over the time that I was gone from YouTube. I've improved in my way of thinking. I've improved on what I want to do with my channel and how I want to do it because I learned for the first time, and that was a big improvement. Listen, I don't mind people supporting each other on my channel. I don't care. Do it. We all grow together. I'm just not going to have support for support streams like I used to. Because I've evolved and I've improved on that. I've improved on not doing them because they never end well. And I had somebody say, "Well, you're at over 200 200 supporters, and you just did it." Bruh, numbers are great. We need them to add and subtract. But at the end of the day, it's who I touch out there. It's whose heart I touch, whose lives I changed. It's not about the numbers really to me. I'm doing this for fun. I'm like Saitama. In the beginning of One Punch Man, he said, "I'm a hero for fun. I'm a YouTuber for fun. I don't do this for notoriety. I don't do it for money. I just do it because I like it. Because I was asked to do it, and I made a promise that I would do it. And so far, I've been having fun. Equal's been helping me a lot with the editing. He's one of the boss editors that I know. His editing is wicked. Sometimes it's good to look back and reflect. And when I was doing YouTube the first time, and when I was doing it without the PS4 after that got stolen, and just doing it on the PC and doing the the live stream, the retro gaming extravaganza and all that stuff, and that was 8 hour, 7 hour streams. But then you look at your analytics and only people watching it for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You wanna know the most highest likes I have on these videos? It's my Lion's Thoughts. It's 1 to 17 likes. 17. But I don't care. Like me or hate me. Still won't be the same person I am. Because I've improved and evolved. And I'm going to keep improving just like you should. Just like everybody should. It doesn't take rocket science to improve. And I improved by not doing the things that I did before. Now, I'm a supporting person. I love support. I love to support everybody. But you gotta have that same fire. You gotta improve. Most people don't improve on their support. You're supported to me. But how many people are actually going to like and comment? I see some people that just support just for the giveaways. I'm having a giveaway, and that's next week. But the people that want to get gimme, gimme got you here, but it won't let you open the door. Yep. And that's a saying I use my whole life. But if you're going to support me or anybody else, improve on your support. Because, to be honest, you need to. You need to. And if you don't improve by improving your support, then what do you support it to anyone for? What is the point? Why are you supporting that person in the first place? Don't do it because you want to piggyback off their people. Do it because you like their content. Improve on your support, and do it because you want to improve on your channel, improve to be a better person. Just improvement is good. It's never a bad thing. Improvement is always great. That's why this says try to improve by 1% every day, and within a year you will have improved by 365%. Like I said, it don't take a rocket scientist. It doesn't take a mathematician or an architect to know these things. Just saying. And what I learned on that YouTube stint the first time was I learned who my real friends and my real supporters were, and the people that were just begging and needy and, oh, I need this and I need that, and can you send this for me, can you send that for me, can you do this for me, can you do that for me. I got tired of that. There was always a lot of leeches, and that's what I told my other friend. I said, support bloodsuckers. Those are the people that, yeah, let me support him so I can get something from him. And, of course I was naive to YouTube, I mean, I wasn't dumb, but a little naive, and I was just, trying to fit in at the time. And when I took that hiatus, it made me think. I said, you know what? If I ever go back to YouTube, probably or probably not. But if I ever do, I'm going to change what I did before. I'm going to improve myself so that I can be better. To me, I think I'm a little better than what I was. Just to me. But on top of that, they would say, if you had to do it again, would you? I would say, yeah, I would. If things were different. See, now things are different. That's why I did it again, because I made them different. My improvement is what made them different. See, when I first did YouTube, I didn't have Eagle. Eagle was doing something else. He was busy, He was supposed to take care of my channel at one point, but he couldn't do it, and I understood. And then I started getting really busy and stuff like that. And then, now it's different, because the people that I really want to make things for, like t-shirts and stuff like that, and the things that I really want to do with these people, are the people that were super supportive of me from the beginning. And all I had to do was improve my support for the people that I'm supported to. And I try. I don't get everybody, but I try to get everyone. And if I don't get your live, I try to get your video. If you pop up, I stop in for a few minutes, drop a like, and tell you, hey, I'm dropping a like, I gotta go support other people, and I do that. Because I've improved by doing so. But when I was doing this the first time, it was just like your head was spinning. But I learned a lot. And that's why I share these thoughts with y'all. So thank you guys for listening to this video and coming in and watching it, listening, appreciate it. And thank you for looking at part 1 through 4. This is part 5. It is August 20th, 2019. It's 3 p.m. And like I said, Like the poster says, try to improve by 1% every day, and within a year, you will have improved by 365%. And with that being said, I am thankful that you guys are supporting me and stuff. Shout out to all 201 supporters. Thank you guys so much for showing your boys some love and stuff like that. And the only thing is that we can keep rising together, and as long as we got positivity in our life, and as long as we improve and get better and don't have any hatred and don't have any saltiness, we'll be fine. Alright, so this is it for Lions Thoughts. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Latest.